Hello guys, and welcome to the Sunderland vs Plymouth live stream. How are we doing? I'll wait for a few of you to get in the chat and we'll begin with the lineup predictions and all that kind of stuff. How are we? Let us know in the chat. Are we confident? Liam, nice to see you, mate. Thomas, Connor, cheers for joining, guys. Appreciate it, always do. CJ, cheers for joining, my mate. Yes, guess what? Guess what, Connor? You just say that, right? You said you like the look of the lineup. What was my exact preferred 11 for the preview? It's the exact lineup. So basically now, if we lose, then I'm just a piece of shit, aren't I? Essentially. But that is the exact preferred lineup that I put in my preview. Hannah, the shirt. Oh, I know, mate. Honestly, I've been feeling really nostalgic over the last couple of days. And when I was going through my shirts today, I thought, you know what? I'm going to go for the white one. I absolutely love this shirt. Connor, but can see we're having a field day. It depends what side he's playing on. And if Yelder plays as good as he did last week, or at least I thought he played well, I think he might do all right. He might do all right. But Whittaker is absolutely the one to be watching for Plymouth. You're right there, man. Thomas, I'm confident knowing Michael Beale listens to you. Yeah, can you imagine it was Michael Beale watching friggin' Jam Sarni's match preview that that did it for him? Oh dear. Same as most fans would have picked. Yeah, fans will still take it out on Beale. No, I don't know. It's a difficult one, mate. It's Connor. It is a difficult one. I think it just if it doesn't go well, then we can all say right. We all would have done the same thing. However, systems, formations, and the way we play, that's obviously down to him. And also, if things aren't going to plan and it looks like we're going downhill, he needs to react quicker. He needs to be proactive with his subs, which is what I keep on saying in every video now. But yeah, it should be an interesting one nevertheless. I will go over the lineups once now and then once again at kickoff. So we do have Pato in goal. We have Hume, Ballard, O'Nien, Yelder across the back, Neil and Ekwit in the middle. Roberts is in the starting 11 instead of Job, who is dropped to the bench, something we've all been screaming for. He needs a bit of a rest in my opinion. Barr, Clark and Rusin starts ahead of Burstow. Exactly what we want. And Hannah with the $9.99. Oh, thank you so much, Hannah. Oh, I appreciate that so much. Thank you. No one does need to donate, but obviously it's so appreciated. Oh, that's made me happy, that. Let's hope someone can win now. Connor, miss those Reg Vardy kits. Yeah, honestly, I absolutely love the Reg Vardy kits. I've got them all at this point. Yeah, I'll get myself a pint. Yeah, I might do that, after the game. I will say that actually reminds me now that you do say that. There's not going to be a review after this. I am actually busy straight after the game. So there isn't going to be a review, so you're going to have to make do with just a live stream. But yeah, thank you so much, Hannah. That's so appreciated. Yeah, she is a sweetheart. She is an absolute sweetheart. CJ, we need to see more real tactics in use rather than just telling them to run about and chase the ball. Yeah, that's true. Job finally got arrested. I know, mate. Just been saying that, lad. Just been saying that, and I think it's, I don't. It's not like a dislike the lad. I think a lot of people sometimes when I do show my frustrations, and when anyone else shows their frustration, it's like we're being harsh on him. But we'd say it if anyone else were playing, not so great, and it's also it doesn't show or doesn't give a great impression for the youth when we're trying to get this sort of quick stream of youth through to the club, through to the starting 11 in the first team, when you've got players like Job who weren't quite pulling their weight, or at least the performances weren't there, and you've got players on the bench who are thinking, how the hell am I supposed to get in this side when he's playing so badly, yet he's still getting picked, if that makes sense. So yeah, hopefully he does come back better than ever, but at the moment it needs to be changed. And what I'm excited to see as well is where Roberts plays. Is it just going to be Abdullah Barr in behind Rusin? I would like to see Roberts play off the striker, because if you remember when we did have like Diallo on the right hand side, it was Roberts, Hume, and Diallo doing the little triangles. They were linking up really, really nicely and really, really well, and that was brilliant to see. Whereas we don't get that anymore. Whereas it'd be interesting to see Roberts off the striker, and it gives him that freedom to drift to the left or to the right, and he has the option, and it isn't predictable. It isn't right, okay, Roberts is only going to be over on the right hand side, so that's why we need to deal with him. Let him drift and choose as and when it suits. Do you know what I mean? Like drift over to help Clark. See Clark and sort of Roberts play amongst each other on the left hand side. That could be some combination. Do you know? Does that make sense? I think it makes sense anyway. But yeah, Roberts is better on the wing for me, but would like to see him float about. Yeah, that's just what I mean, mate. I think sometimes if he's a bit too rigid and he's just stuck on one side, he can become predictable. I will quickly go over the Plymouth starting 11. This isn't in any particular order. It's a bit of a mess, I think. But they've got Connor Hazard, Barley Mumba, of course, former Sunderland man, Ryan Hardy, Morgan Whittaker, captain for them, Michael Miller, you got Devine, Lewis Gibson, Gyabi, probably pronounced that wrong. Brendan Galloway, of course, another former Sunderland man. He was horrific in a Sunderland shirt. Ashley Phillips, good young player there. And Adam Forshaw as well. So if we do actually have a look, before the game, I did, earlier on in the week anyway, I put out a poll to see how confident people felt. And I asked who's winning, and out of 575 votes, 81% were in favour of Sunderland, and of course the remaining 19 was Plymouth. So there's a massive amount of confidence at the moment. All right, Nan, how you doing? Hey up. Cheers for joining, man. But yeah, so also, just randomly, this is really random, but in the last stream, someone did suggest getting a timer for the game, you know, to stick on so everyone can see where we are. I have sorted that, although it's a lot more complicated than I thought. I need to time it with a separate app and link it up to the stream at the same time. For usual regular streamers, it's probably very easy, but for me, it's a bit it's a bit dodgy. It doesn't quite feel right having to open up a separate app, but I'll give it a go and I'll try. I'm trying to improve the stream so it's more enjoyable for you guys. I know it can be frustrating where you don't really know where the game is or whereabouts we are. But I'll try my best to try and link it up. Yes, exactly, Mick, as well. No spoilers if I'm ahead. I'll try my best. Obviously, there's only so much I can do. I'm reacting to it here. But if you can see that I'm clearly not up to the point where you are and you're watching a stream somewhere and we score, please don't put get in or yes, I start celebrating in the live chat, because it ruins it not only for me, because then I'm kind of just like one eye in the chat seeing if it's real and I'm kind of expecting it, and it ruins it for everyone else as well. So just hang fire if that is the case. It ruins the reaction, that's all. But yeah. But the players are coming out onto the pitch now. It looks like it's, I don't know whether it is, if anyone could tell me up there, it's either really foggy or absolutely pissing it down. It looks like it's pissing it down. To me, it looks like it's pissing it down. Susan, there was a lovely interview with Luke. Oh, yeah, it was. It was a really nice interview. Of course, everyone knows I'm a Luke fanboy. I'm fully aware of his weaknesses, but I'm also a massive fan of his strengths, which I think some people don't really appreciate sometimes, like he always say. But CJ Bandit, I always like the fake spoilers when it gets blasted over or something. Connor says it's more fog, mate. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does. Just on the screen, it looks like it's leathering it down, but it must, like I said, it must be the fog. Michael, how are you getting the stream? I'm watching it via the Sunderland website, via perfectly legitimate means. And that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say on it. You can work that one out yourself, man. But yeah, one more time. It is probably about a minute and a half to kick off. I'll quickly go over the Sunderland lineup again for you guys. We have Pato, Hume, Ballard, O'Nien, Yelder, Neil Ekwer, Roberts, Barr, Clark, and Rusin as well. Which is, as I did mention, if some of you are just coming in, this is the exact 11 I asked for in my preview to this game. So hopefully, if we win, we can all just give me the praise and Michael Beale gets absolutely none of it. I think we can agree that that's the way this one's going to work. Oh, dear God. But as for Plymouth, there's Hazard, not the other, not the good one. Mumba, Hardy, Whittaker, Miller, Devine, Gibson, Gyabi, Galloway, Phillips, and Forshaw as well. But it looks like the game is about to kick off. I'm going to try and perfectly get this timer to work. All right, let's see if it works. Right, this is where Joel learns. Right, this is how Joel learns how to do technological shit. I'm going to get it bang on time and a timer's going to appear just underneath me. You'll see. You'll see. And you'll be really proud of me, all of you. You'll be really proud of me. Oh yeah, sorry, as for the bench, I forgot to mention, Bishop, Pembele, Job, Hamia, Burstow, Mundell, Alshish, Seal and Rigg. That's a very, very strong bench. Very strong. It'd be nice to see Mundell, as I think someone just mentioned as well, it'd be nice to see Mundell get on the pitch at some point. Oh, I know, Hannah, I am sorry. That was, he did play for us at a vile time, didn't he? Right, come on. Right, just kick off so I can set this up, man. But yeah, it'd be good to see Mundell get on later on. Maybe Alshish. I want to see Hamir as well, as good as Rusin's been. He's got his goal recently. I want Hamir. Here we go. Come on, we're going to kick off any minute. Please, cameras, show the kick, because I want it to be bang on this. This needs to be bang on. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And everyone is going to like the stream because I'm going to nail it. Yeah, so we're just about to kick off. Blow the whistle, ref. Do it. Do it for me. I'm so sorry, guys. Come on, are we ready? Blow the whistle. Are you ready? Blow it, you knob. We're about to do it. Boom. Is it on? Yes, there we go. And we have kicked off. Sunderland kicking from right to left. Plymouth from left to right. Cheers everyone for joining. 6-9 in the chat at the moment. Lovely number. There we go, guys. We are bring the ball forward now. Heavy touch from Paddy Roberts. Gives it back to Ballard. He tries to pump it forward. But they do intercept in a dangerous position almost immediately in the centre. Out wide. On the left. Roberts and Hume do double up on the winger. But they don't get in time. Don't get there in time towards the back post. And Yelder does stand strong, but it's Barley Mumber who out-leaped him at the back post there, and it goes wide. It's a bit of a shaky start there, but it is going to be a Sunderland goal kick. And now straight away we have Jack Clark on the left-hand side, acres of space, but he is offside. Apologies if sometimes I might look a little bit confused as to what's going on. I am at the mercy of the cameras, as that's something that Frankie Francis always says. So sometimes the camera just goes elsewhere and starts randomly zooming in on a manager or a fan or some shit, and I have no idea what's going on the pitch. But yeah, right then it was Abdullah Bar, and he had so much time to give the ball to Clark, but he took about 5 touches too many, waited for him to fall offside, and then give it, unfortunately. But end-to-end stuff already, just a minute and a half in, as you can tell by the timer that is at the bottom of the screen. I'm loving this timer, I don't know why. David, love the shirt, mate. Yes, mate, it is. Well, I think it was a third kit. We didn't actually wear it very much. But yeah, it reminds me of Phillips. He scored a goal. I think it was against Liverpool from miles out. But it's O'Nien now anyway. Pumps the ball forward towards Rusin. Did he come back from an offside position? The ref doesn't think so, but now it just dropped to Clark. The ball is bobbling, finds Rusin. He keeps holding the ball. It's a heavy touch and he loses it needlessly there, but it's a good challenge from Ekwa. Scrappy play in the centre, but we do get the ball back now. Roberts, give it, mate, on the right-hand side. Hume, back to Roberts. Roberts again. Dan Neil, Ballard. It is Paddy Roberts now. Tries to dink it in towards Ekwa. He tries to flick it back towards Roberts and doesn't quite get there. It's a loose ball, but Dan Neil is going to capitalise on it. He spreads the play to Leo Yelder, who's going to bring this one forward. Barr's making the run in behind. He doesn't give it to him. He just try and find Barr, but he's wrestled to the ball easily. And now we're going to win back possession just as easy as well. And it is Luke O'Nien. Jack Clark. Come on, lads. Come on. Dan Ballard. Trey Hume. Pop it back to him. He does. Gives it back to Anthony Patson. He's going to give it to Luke O'Nien, playing on the left of the back two. Of course, it is Leo Yelder now. Gives it inside for Dan Neil, who's going to turn out really well now. Come on now. You've got loads of grass to run into. Help him. Finds Abdullah Bar. Bar's playing as a sort of centre forward, sort of number 10 role. He does give it to Jack Clark with loads of space on this left-hand side. Come on, get it in, son. He does get across goal, and it's blocked by the Plymouth man at the near post. They're going to be in for a hell of a day, Plymouth, if they give Clark that amount of space. Not since last season have I seen a team let Jack Clark just have the entirety of the left-hand side. That's twice now. They've just given him so much. They're not doubling up on him. But we do have a corner. Early doors here. We've taken it short, apparently. I can't see it. Now here is Clark. Tries to dink one in towards the back post. Oh, and it's cleared away only as far as Ekwet from distance. And he pops it back to Luke O'Nien on about the halfway line here. Ekwet. Is he going to try and ping it? He is going to try and spread the play. He tries to find Jack Clark, and if he keeps that in, that is some ball. Oh, he can't keep it in, or can it? Oh, it's gone. It was a great ball as well from Ekwet, but he couldn't get it under control. And on 4 minutes, there is a round of applause. I believe this is... it's for Michael Beale's niece, I believe, is apparently suffering from cancer for only 4 years of age. So there is a round of applause ringing around the stadium light. So, of course, that's horrible. And, you know, as much as you might dislike Beale as a manager or whatever, but just as a human being and as a man, you need to obviously respect another human being when they're going through something like that. And obviously all the best to his niece, and hopefully she pulls through. But now they do pump the ball down the right-hand side. Ekwet with the header. Onto Luke O'Nien, who does really well there. He needs some help. Luke O'Nien turning to look for it. He pings it all the way back to Dan Ballard. He's picked him out well there. Pump the ball over the top for Rusyn to chase. And they've put it out of play. Well played. See, that's an outlet we haven't had. You know, I know it's not very pretty to watch, but just there. The sort of long ball, the direct pump ball forward, and forces them into a throw. Now here's Leo Yelder, who cuts inside, back to Pierre Ekwet. Help him out. It's Abdullah Bar. It's a big touch and he loses it. Now Bali Mumba, back to his centre-back. They've pumped the ball forward themselves. Now, come on, win the header. Oh, it's gone all the way through to Dan Ballard, who's going to try and knock it forward. He does find Trey Hume, who gives it him back. Really well done there. Ekwet, Dan Neil. Nice quick football, this. Dan Neil spins, turns his man, finds Ballard again. It's a bit of a dangerous one there where Patterson does pump it towards Yelder. But he's nodded it forward. Now here is Dan Neil, who tries to ping one. He fizzes it down for Jack Clark if he can get there first. And it's great defending, it has to be said. It was a lovely ball. And he would have been through on goal. But now here is Leo Yelder. O'Nien started off really well here. As you can see, only, 7 minutes played, just over 7 minutes played. And we've controlled it largely, but they do have a bit of a press on, and it's forcing us to play the ball quickly, but that kind of works in our favour. We have pumped it forward towards Rusyn. He's going to hold the ball up really well. I know he's only a little lad, but he's a little terrier as well. He's holding on to it. He's twisted and turning on the right side. Tries to find Luke O'Nien on the Hume on the overlap. And the cross is intercepted by Bali Mumba. I think that's a foul. Oh, is he? I've just seen in the chat it said Beale's in tears. Oh, well, again, it's just human, isn't it? It's just human nature, you know. And you know, us Sunderland fans are not bad people. Obviously, we're very, very passionate and love our club. And no one goes against Beale because we think he's a bad person or he deserves horrible things that life can hand us, which he has had something there horrible handed to him, or at least his niece has, and you know, just to show a bit of empathy. You know, we are good people, and I absolutely feel massively sorry for him, and hopefully, you know, a win today as well, which of course seems trivial in the grand scheme of things, and that round of applause, it'll only do in the world of good, and as a human, I just hope we can give that him. God, that was deep, wasn't it? That was pretty deep. But it's true. Either way, they put the ball forward. 09 with the header. It's getting really scrappy in the centre there. Bit of volleyball, and there's been a foul. Abdullah Bar, he didn't see the Plymouth man behind him as he tried to control it. And he takes the Plymouth man out. It's Galloway on the floor, of course, former Sunderland man, and he was absolutely terrible for us. And he's been booked for it. No way. No way. And it wasn't head high either. It was like his midriff. Jesus. Well, Bar is already in the book. Now they do have the ball again. It is the Plymouth keeper on the ball who just ping it forward towards Leo Yelder. He should get there first. He does. He tries to head it down the line for Clark, but it goes out for a throw-in. Very vocal, Michael Beale there on the sideline. And they do try and put it down the right-hand side really well. It's Bolly Mumba who cuts inside, spreads the play really nicely. They have loads of space. Bring the ball over to the left. Ball spread across goal, and it's a dangerous ball on the left-hand side for Plymouth, but it's gone straight into the side netting. That's very true, Susan. I alluded to how I'm watching the game right now earlier on, and I'm not going to keep on saying that. We do pump the ball forward towards Roos, and is putting his man under pressure, and it is going to be a throw. And that's what I mean. Again, usually it's always short passing. It's we take the short pass from the goal kick, or just from the back line in general. But now we do have this sort of outlet where we're not afraid to put the ball in behind and just let Roos chase for it, because he does have that bit of pace on him and put them under a bit of pressure. It is Yelder though now. Gives it back to Luke O'Nien. Dan Neal. Over to Dan Ballard. Finds Roberts, who has the ball on the right hand side. Trey Hume. Gives it back to Dan Neal. It is Roberts. Spreads the play to Yelder. Really well done there. Be interesting to see how Roberts and Abdullah Bar play here. Oh, the ref gets in the way, but we do continue. Paddy Roberts. Yelder. Yeah, because Roberts now, I can see, is drifting into a more number 10 role, which is what I want to see from him, and get some more bodies down the centre. And Abdullah Bar is doing sort of similarly to him. Yeah, Connor, I reckon we just focus attacks on Galloway, don't rate him at all. He's a very, very poor player. Very poor player, in my opinion. Or at least he was for that horrific season for us. But I thought that was a foul there on Abdullah Bar, but the ball has been nicked off us, and they do pump the ball over to the left-hand side. They're bringing it forward now. So ball in behind, he is through. Is he offside? It's not being given, and it's saved by Pato. And the ball is still loose in the box. Can Yelder get there? He can. It's a good save. I thought he was way offside there. The Plymouth man played him on. But now the number 16 dinks the ball over the top. It's going to be through here, the number 9, but it hasn't quite come off. And it's gone through. Hardy couldn't gain control of it. It's a great opportunity. Let's have a look at that again. The ball was played in behind Dan Ballard. I think Yelder might have been, no, it wasn't Yelder. Oh, both 09 and Ballard were playing him on side, and there was a great run in behind. It was Hardy, and he just tried to thump it at the near post. A bit of an unorthodox save from Pato. He just powered it straight into danger. You're playing a sort of 3. It's almost like 5 at the back, isn't it, with wing backs for Plymouth. And now it is Barley Mumba. Lovely play. He's come on leaps and bounds, that lad, and he's leaving us. And they're driving down this right-hand side. They give it back to Barley Mumba. Great chance for him to get the ball in the box. He's up against Leo Yelder. Go on, hit him, man. Ball goes towards the back post. It's gone past everyone, but they're trying to keep the ball alive here. But Paddy Roberts wins it back really well for us there. Ekwa tries to find Roberts. Can he get there first? He can't, and it's back in the possession of Plymouth. They're starting to control it a little bit here. They've got the tails up. As they've just said in the commentary there, Danny Collins, they've definitely not come here to sit back, and that's what I was saying in the preview to the game. They're just not that kind of team to sit back and allow other teams possession. Still 0-0 at the moment. And they are starting to creep into this one. Now they've got the ball on the left-hand side. They've cut inside. Troy Hume really easily there. Trying to hold his man off, and he's sort of fell to the ground a little bit. Rusin, surely that's a foul. That's well done there from Rusin. Holding up the ball. He's played for the foul, really. Gives us a bit of a breather and allows us to get our shape back a little bit. Just inside our own half. So I predicted a 2-1 Sunderland win for this one. How are you guys feeling after the opening 15 minutes? How do you reckon this game is going to go? It's Trey Hume now. He tries to slip in. Rusin, he can't quite get there. And it runs through. Yeah, we are getting sort of crowded out here a little bit. A Borough losing? I need to keep this open, don't I? I need to keep a tab open on my phone or something for other teams. 2-0 Sunderland says Thomas. 3-2 says Paul. Whoever scores first wins. We said that in the last one as well, didn't we, against Borough. Hannah says 3-0 Sunderland. I didn't even see Ipswich drew with West Brom as well. 2-0 to Argyle, says Martin. Yeah, Leicester beating Watford. Leeds beating Rotherham. Bristol City beating Borough. Swansea beating Hull. And Blackburn beating Stoke as well. 4-1 to CJ. But here is Hume now driving forward. Gave it to Roberts. Can he cut inside? Yes, he can. Help him out, man. Help him, help him. No one can get there. And they're going to break. But Ballard intercepts really well. Come on, you've got loads of space to walk into here. Gives it to Jack Clark. Over to Leo Yelder. Don't just thump the ball in the box. There's no one there, man. Neil, he's going to give it to Jack Clark. Go on. There's loads of space. Go on, help him, help him. Jack Clark spreads it really well there to Trey Hume. Paddy Roberts again. Take him, man. Trey Hume. Oh, surely, ref. That's a terrible foul, that on Trey Hume. Cynical. How he's not give a booking for that, or if he doesn't, he wanted to give a little give and go with Paddy Roberts and Trey Hume. Trey Hume would have been through down the right-hand side, and he just hacked him down. And he's not going to give him a booking. Absolute terrible refereeing. Shocking refereeing. Yeah, it's terrible, that. Blue card. Gee, I tell you what, I give up. If we start doing if this fucking blue card shit, I give up. I absolutely give up. It just ruins the game. VAR's nigh on ruined it anyway. In the Prem. I hate VAR with a passion. Blue cards, it'd be a joke. But either way, Paddy Roberts stands over this one from distance. Definitely, it's obviously not within shooting range, but an opportunity to put the ball in the box for Paddy Roberts. He does put it in. It looks like it's a bit too deep, this one it is. Finds the keeper with ease. Wasted opportunity there. He looks very, very frustrated, Paddy Roberts there. Let's just do the rainbow of cards. I know, mate, it's a joke how they're just making up new frigging rules week in, week out. I can't keep up with it. Bring back the days where it was just every team plays 4-4-2 and it's just who has the quickest striker who can get in behind and do it. Let's just bring those days back, and hacking each other down. It isn't met with, like you've been hit with a sniper. Do you know, do you know what I mean? It's just pathetic nowadays, isn't it? But here we go. It is Yelder down the left-hand side. Tried to dink one forward and it's straight out of play. It's not quite going for him today so far. Yelder, a few loose passes. Oh, it's a ball now that has run through for Rusin. It was a decent chance if he got his head up there, but now Pierre Ekwa gets the ball. Dan Neil picks it up. Go on, you've got grass to run into, mate. Spread the play, and he finds Leo Yelder. Get a ball in the box. It's a decent ball as well. It ran through everyone. I think Hume's going to keep this one alive on the right-hand side. He has done. Finds Ekwa on the right. Dan Neil, give it back to Ekwa. Well done. Help him out. He's give it to Ballard. Come on, man. Someone show for it. Back to Ekwa on the right-hand side. Paddy Roberts. Hume back to Ekwa. Just keep hold of it for a bit. That's it, lads. That's it. Luke O'Nien. Back to Ballard. Please don't lose it here yet. Taps it on to Ekwa. Well done. Come on now. Come on, lads. Move with a bit of speed. Abdullah Bar. Twist and turn your man. It is Abdullah. Spread the play, lad. Spread it. I'll give it to Dan Neil. Just find Leo Yelder. He's having a mare at the minute. Yelder. And Clark's getting really pissed off with him. Decent build-up play. Yelder just needed to tap it down the line and he scuffed his pass and it's gone straight out for a throw-in, much to the annoyance of Jack Clark. They do have a throw. Yelder does win the header though. Heads it forward. Rusin checks his man and it goes out for a Plymouth throw. Yelder again with a good header. And it's flicked on to... Bar. He does play it into Roberts, but he couldn't get it under control. But now Roberts nicks it off him in a really good position. Paddy Roberts across goal. And they've managed to get the block on. It's a really tight game, this, but that's woke us up a little bit. Trey Hume. That should be our ball. Surely that's not our ball. It hasn't been given. It's a throw-in over on the far side to Plymouth, just inside their own half. Come on, lads. What's in the water bottle, vodka or gin? Now, that would be telling. That would be telling. No, it's just water, guys. It's just water. Literally just water. I could have used an energy drink, to be honest with you, lads. And ladies. I could have done with an energy drink or a beer or a tequila, Hannah. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely could have done. I hate tequila, me. I hate it. It is vile. I've got some memories on that shit. But either way, back to the game. They spread the play onto the right-hand side. Mumba brings it down. He tries to put it down the line. Goes out for a throw-in after a deflection from Leo Yelder. Yeah, Paul, I don't usually touch, I used to be really bad on a Red Bull and that, and the different flavours of Monster. But now if I am going to have an energy drink, I'll have the sugar-free Monster, the white one, which is actually quite nice, and it doesn't leave me with a come down after 20 minutes like Red Bull does. They've spread the play really well here, but there's a big touch. They've still got it from distance, and they've got to strike it. We managed to get enough on it and put off the shot. Hopes on the smash, Plymouth, Odell, backside. Joel Human from me, Michael Little. Oh, cheers, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I got roped into doing a 20-shot challenge at Xmas. Oh, that's vile. But now here's Clark. Good chance. Ekwa from distance. Go on, have a crack, son. We say that, and then he pumps it over the bar, don't he? And we go ape shit. But here is Ekwa. Still Ekwa. Dan Neil. Trey Hume. It is Dan Neil. Back to Trey Hume on the right. Come on, let's have a bit of movement, lads. Come on. Yeah, Connor, it's good shit, isn't it? It's not bad. Now here is Paddy Roberts on the right. Cuts inside. Needs support. Help him out. He does give it to Ekwa from distance. Hit it, son. Hit it. Ekwa. Oh, it's blocked. Is it going to fall to Clark? No, it's not. Or is there a foul? I think we're going to get a foul here. Oh, and with a booking as well. And there's some arguments going on between Whittaker and his own man there. He had loads of space in Ekwa from distance. And just as he struck the ball, he was pulled down. Yeah, okay, so we do have a free kick from a decent position. And we were just saying, weren't we? Earlier on, I saw it in the comments, someone was saying, do we have a set piece taker? Who was the best set piece taker? Bring back Seb Larson. He could still do a job on set piece, I'm telling you. Seb could always do a job. But we have Jack Clark stood over it, Ekwa stood over it, and Leo Yelder somewhat stood over it. I didn't realise until today that Morgan Whittaker was their captain. I had no idea, but it's Clark and Ekwa stood over it. I think this would maybe favour a left footer in Ekwa. Just outside the box, just to the left, but very, very central. Come on, let's bury this. Top left, top bins. It looks like Clark's going to take it. He does, and it hits the wall. Straight back to Luke O'Nien. Gives it to Jack Clark. Take him. It is still Clark. Hits it from distance. Oh, it looks like it was a save. It could have been the post. It took a skid off the surface. Still got the ball on the right-hand side. Ekwa, drive into the box. He tries to put it across goal, and it has been blocked, and now they are going to counter-attack themselves. What a challenge that was from Luke O'Nien. Get in, son. Jesus Christ, that was a great chance there. Recycled from our free kick, of course. But now they are on the break. After about a 10-minute period of it all being Sunderland, we've just given away a free kick now and it puts them in our half. 130 of you guys currently in the chat. I do massively appreciate it. If you could hit the like button for me, I'd really appreciate that as well. Thank you. But the strike from Clark, it skids up. No, it didn't hit the post. It hit the keeper in the face, it looked like. He's hit it hard and low after recycling the free kick. Skids off the surface. Keeper's thrown himself across goal. And it looks like it's just bounced up and hit him in the face. Possibly. But now here is Dan Ballard. Go on, help him out, man. He does put it forward. And it's gone out for a Plymouth throw just inside the Sunderland half. Oh yes, Martin, you will be, because this is a Sunderland YouTube channel, so you probably are, mate. But you're more than welcome to stay, lad. You're more than welcome to stay. But it is going to be a Sunderland throw just inside the Plymouth half now after a loose pass there. O'Nien, Ballard, Ekwa, back to Luke O'Nien. Come on, let's move at a bit of tempo now. Pick it up, lads. Pick it up. Daniel, this is what I want to see, a bit more of just driving into the space that you've got. Yelder, back to Luke O'Nien. He tried to fizz it in towards Hume. Tries to feed it to Rusin. It's going to go out here, I think. Are they going to keep it in? No, they're not. Oh, yes, they are. But they pumped it out of play. So Sunderland through on the far side. Martin, I didn't watch the highlights or anything, but you sort of fell to pieces, didn't you, in extra time, I believe. But here is Ekwa. Roberts now. Support him. It is Dan Neil. Spreads it to Leo Yelder. Come on, someone move for him. Move for him. All the way back to Luke O'Nien. Dan Ballard. Oh, you saw Pieface, did you? He's always getting smashed in away days, isn't he? Reminds me of me from like years ago. Well, I say years ago, but like, I don't get as messy on away days as I used to. Literally the whole point of going on an away day, like these days anyway, people just get absolutely smashed. And I've seen pictures from Pieface this morning with a big row of what looked like Jaeger bombs, and I've seen footage of him, and it's not good when you get into such a state, particularly when you've got a bit of a following like him, and then you've got videos going round of him getting gobby with people for seemingly no reason because he's smashed. Can you imagine the anxiety the next day, the bare fit? It'd be vile. But either way, either way, Plymouth do have a throw deep inside their own half. It is Luke O'Nien. He volleys the ball forward. Rusin wins the header really well there, to be fair, but can't find Abdullah Bar. Daniel gains control for us there really, really well. Pivots away from his man. Hume, Ekwa, back to Dan Ballard. That's it. Calm the play down, but then just pick it up. As soon as you get into their half, we need to be a bit more forceful with our play. Getting a bit predictable here. Ballard bringing it forward for us. Paddy Roberts. Back to Neil, to Ballard, to O'Nien. And he just thumps it forward and there's no one there, unfortunately. But I can understand the frustration with that, because after a while, as soon as we keep all the possession for a little while, that's when Plymouth starts to get a little bit frustrated and they start to force the press on us. And then we just pump it forward and it goes to no one. We need to start moving the ball a bit quicker. We need a bit more movement off the ball as well. And we're not really getting that, but that's to the credit of Plymouth's back line and their structure within their side at the moment. Trey Humes tried to volley the ball out wide to Roberts, but it's gone way out of play. Come on, stand him up, stand him up. Coming down this left-hand side. No foul, Neil, and it is a foul. What's that in the comments? What's your honest thoughts on Morgan Whittaker then? I really like Morgan Whittaker. I'd love him at the club, to be fair. I'd love Morgan Whittaker. I think he's a very, very good, exciting player. I can't see him, with no disrespect, I can't see him staying at Plymouth after this season. But yeah, very exciting player. I really like the look of him. But now they are stood over a free kick from DP, which Whittaker does put in. And it's been flicked on. It's gone through a crowd. Now Jack Clark on the counter-attack. Come on, man. Help him. He does try to spread the play. He does find Abdullah Bar. Go on, take him, take him, take him. Abdullah Bar on the right-hand side. Keeps going. Help him out. Tries to find Rusin. Spins and he strikes it and he's hit it straight into the body of Plymouth players. And as they try and break, Ekwa just take the man down. See some of the scores around the grounds at the moment. We do have, of course, Ipswich drew with West Brom earlier 2-2. Blackburn beating Stoke 2-0 now, after, of course, their manager did leave the club. Cardiff drawing with Preston. Hull losing by a goal to 0 against Swansea. And Jack Clark just won the ball off Barley Mumba. Totally fair on this side, on the left-hand side. Barley Mumba's right. And he's given a foul. Absolutely pathetic. But yeah, Leeds beating Rotherham. Borough losing 2-0 to Bristol City. QPR beating Norwich by a goal to 0. Southampton drawing 0-0 with Huddersfield. And Leicester beating Watford away from home by a goal to 0. They are starting to sit back just a little bit now, Plymouth, as we are starting to maintain a little bit of possession. If you see, all their boys are pretty much inside their own half, allowing us the play in front of them. But of course, that doesn't mean anything. But now here is Leo Yelder down the left-hand side. Help him out. He needs support. He does try and dink one over the top, and it's just poor. Jack Clark is getting really, really frustrated with Leo Yelder. But in all fairness, he's just running himself into danger, Clark, even off the ball. And Yelder's just like, right, you asked for it, so I'll put the ball over the top. But now here is Pierre Ekwa. Finds Bar. Brilliantly done there by Abdullah Bar. Surely that's a foul. It is. In a very, very good position. He's tried to wriggle away from his man. I think it's Ashley Phillips. It is. He's been booked. He's got away from him really, really well on the spin. And he's been dragged down just outside the box on the left-hand side. The initial challenge was hard, but then, geez, that's shocking defending from Phillips. That's vile. What a knobhead. Sorry, but that ridiculous. Sorry, Darren. I've already mentioned that I can't really go into great detail on how I'm watching the game. But Clark stands over it again, as does Ekwit again, and I've just spilt my water fucking everywhere. Brilliant. That's Ashley Phillips' fault, that. Not bad. Yeah, sorry, Darren, mate. Apologies. Jack Clark has the ball. Well, he stood over the ball on the left-hand side. Thank you, Susan. You like my little copyright police, you aren't you? I appreciate it. Clark, and he hits it, and that's shocking, that. Jesus Christ. Clark, he puts it. If there was a goal on top of the goal, that still would have missed. Terrible. We need someone who can take set pieces. There must be someone within our crowd that just hasn't stood up, or maybe in training he's pinging them in all the time, but you just wouldn't expect him. Do you know what I mean? Like a Luke O'Neill, someone like that. They try to play it out from the back here. They ping the ball over towards the left-hand side. Good chance for them. They've got it in behind on the left. Are they going to get the ball in the box? It's Paddy Roberts who's standing up, and they've ran the ball out of play. Ran the ball out of play. Trey Hume with the throw-in though, deep inside their own half here. I mean, Thomas, he's only played, a game and a half, really, hasn't he? At the moment, so we can't judge too much. But now Rusyn is driving down the right-hand side. Oh, and is it going to be a corner, is it not? Is it a corner? I think it is a corner. Well done, Rusyn. He's just drove the ball forward from pretty much the halfway line there. Trying to take on his man. He takes a nick off him. Oh, I think just about, and that's going to be a Sunderland corner. Oh, yeah, he's definitely promising, mate. Yeah, not putting it down. He had a brilliant first game. Today he's been a little bit wasteful going forward. He's not quite linking up with Clark particularly well, but still have plenty of the game left. Now Roberts gets the ball in. He tries to get the ball in, takes a short corner, and then Paddy Roberts hits the first man. Now we go all the way back. Hume just thumps the ball forward. Dan Ballard drags his man down, and it's going to be a free kick to Plymouth. Brilliant. Fantastic. Yeah, fog must have gotten in his eyes, mate, yeah. Still 0-0 here at the Stadium of Light. Come on, lads. Pick us up, man. Pick us up. Give me a bit of a pick-me-up. I need this. And they've just lost the ball. Well, they've given away a cheap throw-in. The keeper pings it out wide and goes straight out of play. Ekwit. Oh, we nearly lose the ball cheaply ourselves there, but it is Luke O'Neill. Brings it forward really well. Keep going, son. Help him. Tries to find Rusyn, and it is cut out. The ref gets in the way of Whittaker, it looked like there, just as he tried to nick the ball off Luke O'Neill. Lovely play from the ref, and now we're going to break forward. It is Leo Yelder. Finds Abdullah Bar. Why didn't he just turn there? He had loads of space behind him. Yelder onto Abdullah Bar. Does really well. Yelder's getting his way into the box here a little bit. It is Abdullah Bar. He finds Dan Neil from distance. Try and find Jack Clark. It is Clark. He's going to come inside. Tries to find Trey Hume at the back post. He's headed across goal. And Plymouth managed to get it away, only temporarily. No foul. Well played, it is Trey Hume. On to Roberts, take him, man. It is back to Roberts at the byline. Across goal. Oh, Rusyn's shot is blocked, and it's going to be a corner. Really well played there by the lads, trying to recycle that opportunity. And it's Ashley Phillips who does get the block on there. Lovely play, interchange of play between Abdullah Bar and Roberts. He pulls it back for Rusyn on the edge of the 6-yard box. And it's a good challenge there. That's more like it. That's the Paddy Roberts we want to see. And it is Paddy Roberts now with the corner. It's a decent one as well. Oh no, we have a player down in the box. It was cleared away. Is it Ballard? I think it might be Ballard. In the box, who was down. I don't know if he's still down. Oh, he's up now. But now here is Paddy Roberts. Tries to find Abdullah Bar, and they manage to get it away. Whittaker thumps the ball forward. Please say he's onside. He's offside. No, he's not. He's onside. He's got a completely open goal here. The Plymouth man. Or does he? Dinks the keeper. It's in. It's 1-0 to Plymouth. I can't believe this. I don't know whether he's offside or not. But it's Plymouth 1, Sunderland 0. They've pumped the ball forward from our attack. But he looked like he was miles offside. He takes on the keeper that does 0-9 and then he dinks it back over Patterson, who's trying to claw his way back. All from our attack as well. I can't fucking believe that, man. Jesus Christ. And it is 1-0. He's done really well, Hardy. Really well. And Ekwa can't get back in time. And it is 1-0 to Plymouth. But that ball from Whittaker was just ridiculous. He's totally done him. He's totally done Patterson there. We can piss and moan that it's undeserved. But sadly we haven't created enough. And ultimately they have. Now here's Ekwa. We need to fight back now. Come on, lad. I did say in my preview to the game, this is the exact team that I asked for. And I did say we're going to go a goal down and win 2-1. So is that going to come true? We shall see, and I hope so. It is Dan Neil. Help him out, man. There's no movement. We'd rather than doing a simple pass and move, it's passing and stand still. Dan Ballard tries to find his man. Lost it. I'm going to break again here. Hardy's tried one from distance. I thought that was going to drop in there. He's tried one from the halfway line there, Hardy. And it actually goes just wide of goal. Jesus Christ. He has his done Pato when it's dropped a couple of yards wide of goal. Jesus Christ. Ekwa, Yelder, tries to nick it in towards Abdullah Bar, can't quite get there. This is becoming very, very messy in the middle here. And now the ball's been stopped because the ref got in the way, so they're going to drop the ball for Plymouth. Jesus Christ. We just look very disjointed at the moment. They've spread the play brilliantly well there if you can get there. It's a brilliant touch to the byline. They put it across goal and Dan Ballard managed to get it away. I thought there was a push on Roberts. Hasn't been given. They've put it back into the Sunderland box. Ballard again with another header. Try to nod it forward. Roberts gets it. Help him out now. He tries to nick it back forward. You keep catching Abdullah Bar. He's just on his heels all the time. He reacts to a pass after it happens rather than expecting it. Now Hardy does have it on the left-hand side and it's offside this time. Shown was a goal offside. I haven't seen the replay of when it was actually first given. At first glance, it looked like he was miles offside, but I don't know whether the run began inside his own half or at least on the halfway line. I'm not too sure. But it's a goal nevertheless. But here is Abdullah Bar. Back to Leo Yelder. It is Luke 09 now. But yeah, with Abdullah Bar, he'll sort of almost ask for the ball and then he'll be shocked when it comes to him and he'll be on his toe, he'll be on his heels and someone will nick him in front of him and nick the ball off him. But now here is Rusin, who I thought was handled there, but he does play it out wide for Roberts, who's getting at the left back here. Come cut inside, he does find his man who tried to put it across goal and it's cleared away by Ashley Phillips. Come on. And they've put the ball forward now. Dan Ballard spreads it to Leo Yelder. Come on, bring it forward, man. Bring it forward. He does find Jack Clark up against Bally Mumba. Surely, is this going to be a foul? It isn't. It's still Jack Clark. Spread it if you can. Jack Clark, that has to be a foul. It is very central. This will be the third free kick for Sunderland in a very dangerous position. Please, let's not say it's another wasted one. And Bally Mumba's furious with the ref there. He's been booked, Bally Mumba. To be fair, he's got his hands absolutely all over Jack Clark. 3 times he goes for a grab of his shirt. And how we can complain, Bally Mumba, I have no idea. Come on, this is a great opportunity now. Imagine we had an Alex Pritchard, someone like that in the team to to get on set pieces. But it is Jack Clark again. Oh, sorry, it's Jack Clark isn't on this one. I stood around this one. It is Ekwa and Abdullah Bar. I think this has to be a left foot. It is. Jack Clark's nowhere near this one. He wants nothing to do with it. It's dead central, this one. Come on, top bins. Top bins. It is Ekwa. He hits it way over the bar. Jesus Christ, man. This is shite. This is god-awful, this, man. Absolutely god-awful. Did it take a deflection off the wall? Apparently it did. Oh, it did take a flick off the wall. Well, I won't be as harsh. But yeah, it wasn't great. We do have a corner. On the far side now. Jack Clark. Come on, let's get an equaliser just before half time. Clark gets a ball in, near post. Fucking terrible, man. Terrible. It is going to be a Sunderland throw. But halfway into the Plymouth half here. Yeah, as Danny Collins saying there, it's so frustrating, particularly when you get a corner, all your centre-halves have come forward, and then you go on it at the near post. On the floor, terrible. But now here is Hume. Back to down at Ballard. It looks like we might be going into the second half, or into half time. A goal down here. 1 minute has been added on, which is probably about right. Luke 09 to Leo Yelder. He tries to pump it forward. Doesn't quite find Jack Clark this time. They've nodded it forward in the middle. Then Dembala tries to find Clark with the header, and now he's given away a foul needlessly there, Jack Clark. E 20 seconds remain of this first half. Bali Mumba now plays it back. I think we do need a change though for the second half. I'd probably maybe change Abdullah Bar and put Al Sheesh in there maybe, or get someone a bit more raw in there, you know, like a Mundle. But I can't imagine him changing anything at half time. That isn't the Beale way. The only change, and there is the half-time whistle. Yeah, I'd love to see Rig come on as well, Mick. I'd love to see Rig come on. But I would not be surprised. You know, we never see Beale make a change at half-time. Never see him make a change at half-time. And the one change it's going to be Job, innit? Job's going to come on at half-time. Bet you. Just then he can go, told you guys, told you. But there we go. Half-time, Sunderland 0, Plymouth 1. What are we saying? What do we think? In the comments down below. What needs changing? What is the issue? If you are watching the game. I will say though, as I did just mention earlier, I did say in my preview to the game, I nailed on the lineup. That was bang on. And I also did say we'd go a goal down and win 2-1. So, we could be in for something here. We could be onto something. Oh, Mick, now you've said it, I'm going to have to look at the table, aren't I, lad? Yeah, Southampton losing 2-0 against Huddersfield there. Jesus Christ. Currently, we are in 9th. Currently, 9th. With a win, with everything as it stands, and with a win, we would find ourselves back in the playoffs in 6th. But obviously, that wouldn't be the case with a defeat. No comment, I'm outnumbered. How have we played? Mixed bag, mate. We haven't made enough chances for me. We haven't tested the keeper enough. One half decent chance with Jack Clark after recycling free kick from distance. It's sort of bobbled off the surface and it's smashed the keeper in the face. Other than that, we haven't tested them enough. We've maintained possession for decent levels of the game, but without making anything. It's just that final ball. We're not finding Roosing enough. Opening sort of 10 minutes, 5 minutes, Clark had loads of space on the left-hand side, but then we were just struggling to find him. And it's not even as if we're, he's getting doubled up on or tripled up on or anything like that. We're just not getting the ball over to him quickly enough or accurately enough, strangely. Yeah, not enough quality. That's an easy way to put it as well. Barr's not really getting into it. Well, that's it. But I think Barr is... There's a player in there, Abdullah Barr. There's absolutely a player in there. However, I think he is a winger. And I think he's kind of... We're trying to accommodate two wingers there in Roberts and Abdullah Barr. Which I know I said I wanted, but I kind of wanted Roberts to have that sort of free role. But it's almost like they're both trying to accommodate that. And I don't think they fully know where to go, both Roberts and Abdullah Barr. Yeah, the league is very, very tight at the moment. Love to see Mundle for Bart. That'd be great to see Mundle. I'd very much enjoy to see. But I think he played the other night, didn't he? Mundle, and he looked quite promising. I know it was in one of the youth games. Yeah, I don't think we need to keep changing like Rusin. He's had a couple of sort of half chances, but they've been blocked. And he is threatening them in terms of, we do have the outlet of putting the ball over the top, and it is forcing them into errors to give, corners or throw-ins, things like that. He is actually offering something. He isn't just kind of wandering around aimlessly. We've had a handful of set pieces on the edge of the area where we've been wasteful, so the opportunities have been there for us to get ourselves in front in this, and we just haven't taken them at all. It's just replaying now the chance for Clark, who cut in from left to right, skids off the surface, and I think it's the keeper's face. The angle it shows, it looks like it's hitting the keeper right in the face. But either way, yeah, and now it's just showing the chance where the ball was bobbling and Rusin just swung a leg at it, and it's just bobbled and took a deflection, but blocked and cleared away. We just don't look threatening enough at the moment. And it's been all of our chances have mainly come from free kicks that have gone miles wide. Or a little look as well, Susan. You're right, absolutely. Because, like we said, like Paddy Roberts, because they're improving drastically in the back. I know a lot of people point to Plymouth's defensive record, which isn't fantastic by any stretch, but they've showed up a little bit in terms of, they're not giving away daft goals. I know they'll argue. Obviously, against Leeds, maybe they did, but they're not as bad as they once were in the league, like earlier in the season. And it's difficult to get through. But Paddy Roberts has got themselves to a byline a handful of times, and it just hasn't quite gone our way. Get Al-Shish on at the 10. Yeah, no, I do like the look of Al-Shish as well. I do like the look of Al-Shish, but I think Rig, I'm just about to say then, and Darren just said it, I think Rig really needs to start being put in, because I'm watching him. I was watching, was it an under-21 game the other night, and the general standard was horrific. And that's me, I know they're very young lads, but the standard of the game from both sides, I can't remember who they were playing now, but the standard of quality was really, really poor, and he stuck out like a sore thumb, like that lad. The way he twists and gets the ball, he looks so sharp on it, driving the ball forward. He's so quick and swift as he's moving it, and you can see that he's almost reluctant to release the ball because everyone off it was that poor. He would give the ball after finding a really good through ball, and he was picking out plays left, right, and centre and just controlling the game. And then the lad, whoever he'd give it to, would just lose it immediately or run into danger or it'd be a poor touch. And he just stuck out so badly, and I felt sorry for him. I really did feel sorry for him. He was almost a big fish in a small pond there, whereas I think with us, going into the first team, it's a little bit of a different story, innit? But I think with a run of games, there's a player in there 100%. But we'll have a look at the half-time scores around the ground. Or on the grounds, should I say. Blackburn winning 3-1 against Stoke now. Let's have a look at the goal scorers there. Dolan with a couple and Schmodix as well. And Ennis gets one in return for Stoke there. Cardiff losing to Preston by 2-0. Hull losing 1-0 at half-time to Swansea. Leeds beating Rotherham by 1-0. Borough losing at home against Bristol City by 2-0. QPR 1, Norwich 0. Southampton losing 2-0 against Huddersfield. Of course, we're getting beat at the moment, 1-0. And Leicester still beating Watford away from home by 1-0. Martin, I believe, I read this morning it was 800 that went. I believe they made the trip, which obviously it's well reported that the Plymouth to Sunderland and Sunderland to Plymouth, it's the biggest travelling distance in the Football League, isn't it? Or is it just generally in the country at the moment, in England? But yeah, that's some turnout, that to be fair. Joel, do you prefer Yelder at left back and Hume at right back, or Hume? No, I think for me, Yelder is Hume. Hume is miles better at right back. Is miles better at right back than he is at left back. And see, I said this the other day as well. I felt so sorry for Seal because he did nothing wrong. He's just not a natural right back, is he? And Hume is just miles better there. Yelder, I just think he's solid at left back for me. So I think this back line at the minute is probably about the way I would have it. But again, Seal, I think he was fantastic. He's just out of position there. I think eventually Seal may find himself in the back four, in the centre back position. Good to see Ballard wasn't back. Oh, I know. I was terrified, Susan, after that. The last game when he was in a heap, wasn't he? He didn't look like he was in a good way at all. But yeah, I'm buzzing. He's okay. He's a phenomenal centre back. Phenomenal centre back for me, Ballard. And I think if not at the end of this season, maybe next season, he's going to be going on to bigger and better things if we're not in the Premier League, because I rate him that highly. Why can't I drink properly today? I swear to God, I've missed my mouth like 5 times on stream. I look like an absolute muppet. I'm like sopping over here. Jesus. Basic defending errors costed again. For all the good. Yeah, no, exactly. It was switched off once. And, we've been punished for it. Who do you reckon's our best left-back option over there? Huggins? Yeah, Huggins was at class for me. I think Huggins looked class at left-back. I think what it is, if you want someone who's a bit more solid defensively, from what I've seen with Yelder at the minute, I would be edging towards him. But someone who's better going forward, I think Huggins is fantastic, or at least he looked fantastic before the big injury. Sirkin's great at going forward. He's almost a little bit more of a mixed bag. Sirkin was improving massively on his defensive work, but and going forward, he was always fantastic. Whereas I think Yelder he definitely edges more as a more solid, he's winning every header that's going down his way. Sadly, today it hasn't worked out in terms of him bringing the ball forward. There's been quite a few loose passes and that. But defensively, most things that have been asked of him down his side, he's dealt with fine. So, at the minute, I'm probably leaning towards him. Sirkin seems to thrive last half an hour if we're chasing a goal. Yeah, he is. He's fantastic. I think we're blessed in that sense, but also cursed in that both Huggins and Sirkin are made of Weetabix, which is a very, very sad truth, but it is. How often are they injured? I don't know how long that can go on for, sadly. Oh yeah, and Alessi as well, he's not even a left back. Do you know what I mean? He's not a left back, he's naturally a left-sided centre-back. But so we do have strength in depth, but half the time the depth isn't there because half of them are always injured. So it's sad, but it's true, unfortunately. Michael, Plymouth folks are good people, good fans to their club and travel all over the country, And I want us to beat Plymouth today as I live down in Devon and Cornwall. Yeah, no, they've always travelled really well. Always travelled in good numbers, and I've never had any issues with Plymouth at all. Same position as Yelder. Yeah, no, it is. Absolutely. But we're heading towards, hopefully, the second half shortly. I need to set up this frigging timer again, don't I? It's so weird that you can't just set up a timer directly on here. I need to click all the way to 45 minutes and then press start as soon as the whistle goes. So we'll set it up again for the second half and hopefully it works out. But yeah, are we expecting any changes? Do you reckon then? I personally don't think he's going to change a thing for the second half. So any chance we're going to point Will still at half time? Highly doubt it, mate. Yeah, I think they're just. I think when we counter, it's difficult because they are also a counter-attacking side, Plymouth. But so when we just control the ball and we're moving it at such a slow tempo, and they've got so many bodies because they play the 5 at the back, and the wing backs can come back and make it into a flat 5. It's so hard to get through a flat 5. It doesn't matter who you're playing against. You could be playing against a Conference League side. If you've got up against 5 flat at the back, it's hard. So if you need to move at pace and pull them out of positions, and you can't, and we're not doing that at the minute. We're making it too easy in terms of just playing the ball in front of him. But it's just replaying the goal now, or it did just replay the goal, and I still can't get a good angle as to whether it was offside or not. The Sunderland lads are out though at the minute, just awaiting Plymouth to return to the pitch. Doesn't look like there has been any changes, I don't think. Come on, lads, come on. Still waiting for the Plymouth boys to get themselves on the pitch. There's probably some big dramatic team talk going on there at the stage, like in the away dressing room. Yeah, they've gone home. They think they've done the job. They're on the bus, aren't they? Yeah, it's watching. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, I've just seen the goal. Their goal. And he was onside. As Whittaker's played it, Hardy is still in his own half. Well, just inside his own half. So, of course, he's onside. Ran through one-on-one with the keeper. Piss poor defending, lad. But they're on the pitch now. They've decided to join us. They've got off the coach and they've come back. The second half will be underway momentarily, and hopefully, if I've done this correctly, I should get a timer starting. Bang on 45 minutes, hopefully. And thank you everyone for joining. Again, if you can, do us a favour and hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. I'm trying to do live streams more often, when I can as well, anyway. But the referee's about to blow the whistle. Come on, Howie. He's just making sure everyone's okay. Waving at both keepers at each end. Come on. Are we ready? Blow the whistle. Blow it, knobhead. Boom. That should be it now. Are we on? Yes, we are. There we go. Come on, lads. Let's have this. Plymouth now kicking from right to left. Sunderland left to right. Now here is Roosing straight away, driving down the right-hand side. Go on, son, keep going, lad. Up against Brendan Galloway. That gives me nightmares. And it is blocked and hoofed away. Now here is Dan Neal. Tries to find Roberts from distance. Paddy Roberts tries to force his way into the box and he can't, but it's taken a ricochet that it's going to be chased. They've tried to pump the ball forward. It's going to be a Sunderland throw deep down the right-hand side. Come on, lads. Let's do this. Let's get the win. I know, I'm sorry, Anna, I'm sorry. Did it make you flinch? But now here's Yelder coming down the left-hand side. On to Jack Clark. Back to Leo Yelder. Oh, loses out really easily there. No foul, no foul, no foul. They've put the ball forward down the left-hand side. O'Nien's going to get there first. He turns his man brilliantly well there. Yeah, Luke O'Nien. And then finds Dan Ballard. Now it's Paddy Roberts. He needs help. He gives it into Dan Neil. Spreads it to Luke O'Nien. Now here's Yelder. Finds Jack Clark. Tries to do his man. He needs to go backwards. He has done. O'Nien spread it. He finds Ballard. Knock it on one more time. To Trey Hume. Just inside the Plymouth half here. It is back to Trey Hume from Roberts. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. They're going to be quite happy for us to control the ball. So we need to start making some movement off the ball. And Equa tries to ping one in towards Jack Clark. It's run straight through to a... results in a Plymouth goal kick. Come on, lads. Jesus. They have the goal kick now. Going to bring the ball forward themselves. Can we get an interception here? Go on, press them, lads. Press them. There we go. Come on. They've got it all the way back to the keeper. Roosing with the press. They've dinked it forward. See, this is the thing. They always have the outlet. When they have it... Oh, well, Hume does really well there to nick it off and gives it into Roosing. I was going to say, they always have the option to just dink it out wide because they have the wing-backs who are always showing for it. So they can do that. Now here is Abdullah Barr, and his touch to Equa was terrible. It was weak. Now they've tried to spread it. Getting their first tray. Well done. Flicked on for Paddy Roberts down this right-hand side. Oh, he tries to nick it back in towards Abdullah Barr, and it's been... intercepted, but then Roberts wins it back. Go on, son. Have a crack, son, from distance. I say from distance, I mean from a tight angle. It has been blocked and it is a Sunderland corner. Come on. Paddy Roberts to take the corner. Yeah, come on, man. Let's have a good delivery. Let's have a good delivery. Is it going to be the near post? It is the near post. Headed away. God, is there anything more predictable than a Sunderland set piece? It is Paddy Roberts now. Can he get the ball in a second time? Head towards the back post. They've punched it away. Jack Clark's going to keep this one alive, or is he? No, he's going to let it go for a throw. Come on, man. He does take it. Throws it all the way back to Trey Hume. Equa just inside the Plymouth half. Come on, man. A bit more tempo to our play, man. Move. Clark. Yelder. Back to Luke O'Nien. Oh, it's a poor pass. Well, it's a poor touch for him. Dan Neil. And now they've won the ball back. It relieves them of the pressure that we're putting them under. So frustrating. They've got it in. Galloway pumps it forward. I'm sorry, I know I said his name again. But it is Trey Hume. Spreads it for Luke O'Nien. Come on now, move. Jesus, O'Nien screaming for players to do something. Plays it in really neatly there too. Dan Neil, he spreads it for Paddy Roberts. You've got overlaps options available. And it is Trey Hume. Can he get it across goal? He does. There's no one there. It is Paddy Roberts on the edge of the box. Tries to find. Surely that's a foul. It's given. Is it a penalty? Oh, it's a free kick. I thought it was a penalty. Ah, oh, come on. Loose ball in the box, and it looks like it was Roberts who was impeded on the edge of the box. Oh, he was. It's right on the edge. But then there was a second one in there where Abdullah Barr was battered from behind. Yeah, I heard that as well. And it is a free kick right on the edge of the box. You could not get closer to the box if you tried. It's made for a left foot of this. Come on, come on. 50 minutes. 50 minutes in. Can we please put this one in the back of the net? We've had 3 really poor free kicks so far. Ekwa, it's in! It's gone through the wall! It's in the bottom right corner! And it is Sunderland 1, Plymouth 1. Get in, son! We've had 3 god-awful friggin' free kicks so far in this game. And now Pierre Ekwa gives us the equaliser that we deserve. Get in, son! Come on! Let's make it 2. I told you it's happening. It's happening. I predicted this. And look, there we go. Boom. Have that. Come on. Ekwa. Oh, that's a piss poor wall, that has to be said. It just rolls through and the wall just completely evaporates and opens up. The sea was parted. And Pierre Ekwa spotted the gap and he pings it into the bottom corner. Get in. Come on. Let's make it 2-1. Let's make it 2-1. Let's not stop there, Pierre. Don't you dare stop there, son. Come on. If you hit the like button on the live stream, apparently we're going to score again. So you may as well do it. Do you know what I mean? And subscribe as well. I say that, we've just lost the ball. No, Daniel picks it back up though. Go on, Rusin. Chase it on the left-hand side. Both Rusin and Abdullah Bar are there. Rusin, help him. Abdullah Bar. Back to Dan Neil. Come on. Leo Yelder pings the ball in. Cleared away. O'Nien. Ekwa. Come on, our tails are up now. My tail's up. Get them. Come on. Luke O'Nien. Jack Clark. Back to goal. Twists and turns. He's going to find Trey Hume. No, he's not. It's a terrible pass from Clark. But fortunately, they give it us straight back. O'Nien. Leo Yelder. Come on, the crowd are really getting behind the lads now. Yeah, Nico, don't say anything, mate. I said me take. And now it is. Jack Clark. Good chance for Clark. Tries to cut inside. Still Clark. Shouting for a handball there. It's not been given. Luke O'Nien. Fizzes one forward. Here we go. We're really getting at the mirror. It is Dan Neil. Good, so go for goal. It is Jack Clark. He tried to prod it home. I think it's going to be a corner. Yes, it is. Come on, let's have another phenomenal delivery. That's what we're saying. Come on. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. This is the first time I've been excited all game. First time I've been excited, so excuse me with the shite that gets spouted. Jack Clark to take it. He's probably going to take it short because no one can cross the ball. But there are bodies in the box. You've got like Dan Ballard in there. I can't believe that's it, the first man. I cannot believe that's it. There's one man who's sub forward and you've got a box full of bodies and he's in the first man. But now here's Clark. Back to Abdullah Bar. Pumped in there. Can anyone get to the end of it? They can't. Luke O'Nien. Back to Trey Hume. I said I can't believe it. It's the first man. That's exactly what I fucking predicted, isn't it? Here's Ekwa. Come on, man. On the spin. Dan Neil. Abdullah Bar. Go, nice little 1-2. Help him out, man. Why didn't you give it him? He actually moved off the ball, which is something we don't rarely see. Oh, it's a bad touch there. Go on. Press them. Press them. They've won the ball back now down the left-hand side. No foul. No foul. Get into him. They've spread the play. They are bringing it forward now, and it is Whittaker driving them forward single-handedly here. They've spread the play. I've got loads of space on the left. Get to him, get to him. No foul. Paddy, stand him up, man. Stand him up. Hit him. Ball's fisted. It's a great ball. It's gone all the way through. Oh, thank fuck it's offside. He did find the back of the net. It was a brilliant ball, it has to be said, for Plymouth. Can't see who he was who just bent it in. It's such a dangerous ball with a bit of pace on it. I think it might have actually took a flick off Whittaker, who was offside just about, it looks. It was a great ball. Let's have a look here. Yeah, it was Whittaker, just offside. Gets the flick on. And we all let off there big time. Come on. Jesus Christ. Ekwa Hume. Ballard. We need to keep up this tempo that we had a minute ago. Just keep it going. Jack Clark spins his man. Go on, Jack. Take him. He's nicked it off him too easily. Get up there, Barley, you soft bastard. Barely touched him, man. A couple of times, Barley Mumberry's kind of run himself into a little bit of danger, and then when he don't know what to do, he lobs himself to the ground, and every time the ref is buying it, which you tend to get week in, week out, so I shouldn't really be too surprised, but do you know what I mean? I was saying it was a class ball in for their offside goal. Nico Thornton and Villa heading to West. But the thing is, mate, it would have been lovely, but by the time, if he does sign, if it's allowed, he's going to take, 2 months to get really match fit, and then he's going to have, a month left of the season, and what's the point? Do you know what I mean? It'd be great to have someone around your team with that amount of experience, but by the time it's over the line, I can't see him being fully match fit for a long time. Bless me. This game has given me a cold, somehow. But at the minute, Plymouth do have a man down. I don't know whether it's serious or not. So the lads are taking a bit of a break here. They are getting a man ready. Yeah, this Forshaw is going to come off, it looks like. I think. They're ready to make the change, but I don't think he wants to come off. It's a bit of a strange one. He's speaking to his manager now. Is he going to continue to play? I think he is. The game hasn't restarted. The game's at a halt. Randall for Plymouth was ready to come on. They had the board up and everything, and then he's just run down to his manager, Forshaw, said he's okay, and now they've played on, and the lads have to sit back down now. Looks a bit fucking Sunday League, that like, but either way, 09 wins the header. They spread the play, and Hume intercepts. Come on, let's get forward now. Come on, lads, come on. Hume pumps the ball forward. If Jack Clark can keep this one and get this under control, that'd be fantastic. Get up, Barley, you soft bastard. Go on, Clark, take him. He takes on Barley Mumba. You've got Ekwah waiting on the edge of the box, but now it is Clark. He hits one. And it's gone in! It's a beauty from Jack Clark! Jack Clark with an absolute thunder bastard to make it 2-1. He does Barley Mumba like there's no tomorrow. See you later, son. Puts him on his arse, fizz it towards the back post. Get in! Come on, it's 2-1 to Sunderland. It's 2-1, and I get to do this, and my prediction was absolutely bang on. I said we'd go a goal down. I said we'd come back to win the game. So maybe it's not bang on, but it's heading that way. But that is the Jack Clark we know, we love. Get in, son. Lovely play. Barley Mumba did well initially to hold him up. But then there was an overlap from Dan Neal, which took Barley Mumba out the equation. And it's just dipped into that far corner, in off the post, to make it 2-1. You are correct, Hannah. In Joel we trust. You're all very, very welcome. Get in! Away the lads! Get up! Absolute thunder bastard is right. Hey, get up, son. Get up! There we go. You'll love to see it. All hail Jack Clark. Now, I hope we just don't sit back and just hope for something now. Oh, Hannah, thank you. Hannah for the $4.99. Thank you so much. Fan out to laughing out loud. Thank you so much, Hannah. I appreciate it. Have another pint. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really, really do. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Abdullah Bar now. Come on. Lovely. Leo Yelder. Come on, let's keep on going now. Let's not just let him have it. He's putting towards Reese and he can't quite get there. Close. They've got the ball on their left side now. No foul. He's got his back towards his own goal here. That should be ours. That'll be our ball if it goes out, but it doesn't. They pump it forward. Go on, Dan. Go on, Dan. Win it. Well in, Dan Neil from distance. Still Dan Neil. He strikes it. And it's just take a deflection. I think it might have done. Or is it a... No, it's going out for a goal kick. I'm too excited. I need to breathe, man. Jesus. I'm giving myself asthma, which isn't possible, but you know what I mean. You know... Get up. Come on. No, it is not put your feet up time. It is absolutely not. Joel is for the best SO YouTuber out there, better than Jazz and all the others. Right, and this as we... Oh, thank you so much, Tom. I appreciate that. There's a lot of good Sunderland YouTubers out there. But no, that's really nice to say. Thank you. I do appreciate that, man. Let's hope we win this now, because otherwise I'm going to be a very angry Sunderland YouTuber. Now here is Morgan Whittaker on the left-hand side. 09 sticking to him like glue, not letting him go anywhere. And it is going to be a Plymouth throw on the left-hand side. I think that should be a Sunderland throw. They've given it away quite easily there. Hopefully the heads just go down now and then we can just keep it that way. You know, just not... I don't want us to just sort of dilly-dally on the ball. Just hold the... hold possession a bit. We need to keep on going at it because these are a counter-attacking side. And they will punish us. Sorry, just a few confusions there on the screen, so I keep on pausing. I'm stuttering, I'm sorry. But now here's Dan Neil to bring us forward from deep. Help him, help him. He does find Abdullah Bar. Loads of space on the left-hand side. This is what happens because we're a goal, because we're winning now. There's spaces that are starting to open up. Abdullah Bar with about 55,000 step-overs. Help him out, man. Dan Neil. Back to Abdullah Bar. Come on, I can't stand another step over here. Trey Hume. New merch, Thunder Bastard. Mate, so it just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Now here is Dan Neil. Can he dink it across goal? Like just too high for Rusin. Trey Hume. It is Roberts. Oh, he gives it back to him. He tried to slide it. It's one pass too many. It was the right idea. Now off the ball, Trey Hume did get in the way of the... I think it was Forshaw there. Sorry, I just paused there. I just got a notification. I don't read them all the time. Well, I do read them, but I don't often get notifications from YouTube when I do get comments on a video. And I've just someone's just done a very drunk comment on a video, and they've admitted it. But Job is coming on, and Abdullah Bar is coming off, and so is Rig. Rig is coming on as well. Who's coming off? He didn't say he was coming off. Oh, Ekwa's coming off. It looks like Rig is going to be going into the middle, which is exactly what we want to see. We want to see that. Strange one. Strange one. Come on, let's have it. Let's get Riggy with it. Let's get Riggy with it, guys. They do pump it forward. Get their first down. Well done. Trey Hume. Dan Neil. It looks like Job is actually going to go alongside Dan Neil in the centre as a central midfielder, and Rig is going to play a bit further forward, which is good to see because he does have that creativity. But I'm really, really pleased to see that Rig is going to start getting some game time now. Oh, here is Job. Go on, son. Show us why he should be in the team, lad. Gives it to Rusin. Heavy touch from him, but he spreads the play really neatly there. Trey Hume. Tries to put one over the top towards Rusin. It's a good touch. He's held it up really well. Lays it back. Oh, it's a poor pass to Roberts. Going to keep it in? Yes, he can. He finds Trey Hume on the right-hand side. Dan Neil. Leo Yelder puts it in towards Jack Clark. It's a heavy touch, but he manages to keep hold of it for the time being. Asking for a foul. It's not been given. And now Plymouth are going to counter-attack But Dan Neil says, get fucked, man. And he gets the ball back for us. That's exactly what he says. That rolled off the tongue neatly, didn't it? Job brings it forward. Keeps on going still, Job. Finish it, son. Job with an absolute beauty. An absolute beauty. An absolute thunder bastard. He cuts in. He's just strutting forward, mate, the Rolls Royce. Cuts in from left to right. Banging the top bins. Keeper had no chance at all. It's 3-1. Get in, Job. I told you the lad needed a little bit of a rest just so he could get back to winning ways, just to get his head right. And he's come on and he's shown us why. What a lad. What a lad. Get in, Job. Come on, son. What a boy. I'll tell you, what a boy. He's just taking it forward. He looks like he's not even going at pace. He's not. He's just lightly jogging forward, but they just don't know how to handle him. He shimmies in from left to right, and what a fucking finish, mate. That is disgusting. Joe Bellingham, that is disgusting. Get in. 3-1. Come on. 3-1. Hey, Jesus Christ. That is what we... Exactly, Connor, that is exactly what we want to see. Exactly what we want to see from him. He is the boy. He is the boy. Better from the bench, Connor. Maybe. I think he just needed that. Just to say to him, you can't be putting in the performances he was and just expect to be in the starting 11 every week. So I think it just showed him, right, come on, pull your finger out. And he's done just that. Not only has he pulled his finger out, he's put a ball in the top bins and made me squeal like a bitch. So that's that's what he's done. Get up, lad. 0-9 to Leo Yelder down the left-hand side. He's driving forward. What's that? Getting a bit loose now. On the right is Barley Mumba. Trying to gain control. Easily went off in there. Jack Clark now driving forward on the counter-attack. Help him out, man. Spread the play. That's a poor challenge. Come on. And there's a booking there for the Plymouth lad. I can't pronounce his name to save my life. Sorry. Jack Clark was just driving forward and he just bumped him. And it looks like Paddy Roberts is going to come off. He is. And the perfect time for Mundle. Come on. Come on, this is, what a Saturday this is. I'm sorry, but this is a fucking sick Saturday, this. Mundle is coming on the pitch now. We're 3-1 up, and Mundle, we've got a rig on the pitch. We've got Mundle on the pitch. Is there a better time to be a Sunderland fan? Well, there has been plenty of better times, but this is an exciting day for me. All right, this is an exciting day. Get up. Beale's been listening. Mate, he is. It's everything I've said we should do and everything I'm predicting, it's happening. It's happening. I'm speaking shit into existence. Yeah, Paul, I might put my feet up now. I might do. But whenever I do, I've done that in the past and then we've conceded and I'm not doing that. David Williams, I'm loving the stream. Oh, thank you, man. I do appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I'm enjoying the stream as well. So am I. I'm loving this shit. Hopefully we don't go down a goal down like every time, every week. But there we go. Trey Hume. Dan Ballard. I will say, by the way, I do have a very squeaky chair. I'm not just farting with excitement. That isn't my... I'd admit to it. But now here's Jack Clark. Don't you dare score now because someone's going to clip that. Fizz it across goal and it's been tapped away for a Sunderland corner. Jesus Christ. Oh, fucking hell. I need to think before I speak, don't I? I need to think before I speak. Yeah, it was a cross in. It took a deflection and it's gone out for a Sunderland throw. Sunderland throw. Hey, dear God. Clark. On the corner, puts it in. Can we get a head on? We can't. It's going to hit the first man again. No, it's not. I swear to God, I'm not. Look, if I move, it makes such perfect sounds. Oh dear. I think it's Rig, sorry. It was Rig who's on the corners at the moment. Thank you, guys. I appreciate your compliments on the stream. But we put ball over the top towards the right-hand side. Mundell's going to chase this one down. Look at the pace on that lad. But it has gone out for a Plymouth goal kick. And he did get a bit of a round of applause there, Mundell, for at least pressing the lad. Mate, it's a Connor, it's a squeaky chair, man. Enough. I'm getting paranoid now. Oh, what has this stream turned into? This is carnage. Joel, he's squeaking. He ain't getting any younger. No, that's it, mate. That's right. A few changes now for Plymouth. Sorinola's on. Mumba is coming off. To be fair, but Barley Mumba, as much as I've got on him a little bit today because he is, of course, an opposition player. I was fuming. He's launched something on the ground. Miller's coming off as well, and Sousa is coming on for Plymouth. I think he's turned into a really exciting player as Barley Mumba. Oh yeah, Lee, I know I did see that comment, mate. I will. It's just wooden at the minute, but it's supposed to be an outline, so you spray paint through it onto something else. Do you know what I mean? So it just has the Sunderland logo spray painted onto something else. But I've just kept it as is. But yeah, go on, give it to Rig. It is Rig now. Tries to turn his man. He finds Dan Neil really well there. It is Job. Luke 09, and as Frankie Francis has just said, Job has looked immaculate after coming on, which he has. He has. I'll give that to him. It's Luke 09. Spread the play. Leo Yelder picks it up. Go on. Drivers forward, man. He finds Jack Clark with acres of space. Go on, son. Take him, lad. Take him. Take him. Or give the ball. It's still Jack Clark. Still Jack Clark. What? What's he stopped the ball for? What's stopped the play for? Eh? I have no idea what he's pulled the play back for there at all. He was driving at his man and cut inside, and yeah, he's lost the ball. Oh, he's giving a foul against Clark. That's mad, that. But now they do have the ball across the back now. Plymouth. New song from the legend of Sarney. Maybe later on. Maybe in a bit. Borough getting... Are they? Oh yeah, it was. Is it still 2-0 at the moment? The Borough game. Let me have a look at the other scores here. Yeah, still 2-0 to Bristol City against Borough. It's an exciting game there between Southampton and Huddersfield. They were 2-0 up at some point, weren't they, Huddersfield? It's 3-2 to Huddersfield now. Blackburn beating Stoke 3-1. Preston beating Cardiff 2-0. Swansea beating Hull by a goal to nil. And Leeds beating Rotherham 3-0. Norwich beating QPR 2-1 now. Now it's Yelder. It is Dan Neil. It is Mundell. Go on, take him, son. On to Shrey Hume. Dan Neil, back to Ballard. I feel like we're taking our foot off the gas a little bit here. Oh, come on. Why didn't you turn Dan Neil just shouted at Yelder then? Because he played the ball quickly into Yelder in a promising position rather than just turning out. He's played it straight back because he had loads of space. Oh, Dan Neil did try and find the run of Rusin, but it was pumped away, intercepted. And it is a free kick to Plymouth as Rusin was offside. Go on, nick it off him. Oh, nearly did Rig nick it off him there in a dangerous position. Look at Rig now. Go on, hit him, hit him. Oh, it's a poor ball for Plymouth. Playoff place at the minute. Is that what it is at the moment? What a lovely Saturday. If we win this and we end up in the playoffs. What a lovely Saturday, guys. And what would be even more lovely is if you haven't hit the like button already on the stream, if you did that now for me, that'd be phenomenal. And also, if you do subscribe and you haven't already, that'd be great. I am trying to do more live streams when I can. I do work most weekends, but when I can, and every time I am available on a Saturday or whenever we are playing over the weekend, I will do live streams or any game. I'm trying to do a lot more. I'm trying to improve the live streams. And I've just noticed that the timer runs over the hour. It doesn't do it in a 90-minute, but you know what I mean. You know how it works. Yeah, so we're currently in 6th as things stand. Now here is Trey Hume. Math is hard, Joe. I'm sorry, I can't get a timer that does a 90-minute. I just realised it did that, so you're going to have to work it out yourself, guys. We're in the 76th minute. I should have just done 45 again, shouldn't I? What a knobhead. Why didn't I just do 45 minutes, start from 0, 45 again? Should have just done that, shouldn't I? Either way, I'm sorry. I know math's hard. I'm shit at it as well. Plymouth making another couple of changes. Ashley Phillips coming off. Making changes all over the shot here. They brought on a lad who has far too many letters in his name that I wish to try and pronounce. Not a chance that's happening. Not, you know me. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I feel like I don't know how many changes Plymouth have made. I feel like a handful of times now I've said Plymouth are making another change. What's happening? Clark spread the play, tried to find Mundell, but he couldn't get the ball under his control. He goes out for a throw. They pump the ball forward, can we get the head on it? Well played, Rigg with a brilliant header there. We're going to drive forward, and it is Dan Neal. Oh, he's trying to get his way to the edge of the box, and he does nick the ball off him. Anthony Patterson claims a loose ball, rolls it out to Leo Yelder. Can we mount another attack? Come on, let's make it 4. Job. Over to Trey Hume. Ball is played through to Mundell, and he's just offside there. He's tried to sneakily get around his man in behind as the ball's been played to him. It's another ball through, or they've attempted another ball through, but Hume manages to hook it away. It's starting to die down a little bit now, the game. You can see Rigg, though, off the ball. He's really pressing. He really wants this, does Rigg. Really wants it. 79th minute, and the crowd are cheering as well, clapping around the ground for John. He was the John Snaith. He was the landlord at the tavern over the road from the stadium. A man who I've met several times myself, and sadly he lost his battle to cancer recently, and it's absolutely devastating. He was such an avid Sunderland fan. Even through his treatment, he did follow the club up and down the country. So rest in peace to him, and my thoughts with his family at this horrible time. So yeah, that's another one. That's why the cheers were ringing round the ground just then. But Plymouth do have a throw-in on this left-hand side, deep inside the Sunderland half. Hopefully it's too little too late at the moment. Come on, pressing man. It's good to see, we have Mundell now, and we've forced him into an error. I'm just going to say, because we have the new fresh legs on the pitch with Mundell, with Job, and with Rigg, we're forcing them into errors at the back now. The attendance at the Stadium Light today is 41,269. Some support, mind. Lee, very sad. I've just recently lost my mum's cancer. She was a big... Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, man. I really am. My thoughts are with you, brother. So sorry, man. That's horrible. But now here is Mundell. I thought that might have been a foul on him, but it's not been given. We do maintain possession, though. It is Trey Hume. Dan Neil. Leo Yelder to Jack Clark. Go on, find your man, find your man. Still Jack Clark. Spread the play, spread it. Well done. It is Trey Hume. Come on now. Let's get another. Drive forward. It is Trey Hume. Help him, help him, help him. Cuts inside. Mundell does a nice little 1-2 with Trey Hume and he's fallen to the floor. I think Trey went down very, very soft there. No need to fall to the floor. I think he was just knackered. Have they give a free kick? I don't know what they're doing here. Trey Hume to Rigg. Come on now. Shows what you can do. Rigg gives it on to Job. To Jack Clark. Back to Job. Leo Yelder. Just, you're a weirdo, you lad. I was actually only speaking with Shanice yesterday as well, lad. Now it is Job. He had a strike from distance and the keeper with a decent save. Won the ball back, and it's been given as he's pulled the ball back there for no reason. There's no way it was that foul, man. Now it is the Plymouth keeper, puts it out wide. Starting to try and get a bit more tempo into their game now. It's a great little interception there. Nearly a clash between Rigg and Dan Neil, but we do maintain possession. Job turns out to Leo Yelder. Luke O'Nien to Trey Hume. Oh, it's a poor pass from Hume. Sells Rusin short there. But now they are on the attack here. It is Plymouth out wide on the right hand side. Bodies. Get it away, man. Get it away. Has been intercepted. It is Job. Help him. Job driving forward. They've got bodies committed forward, so we need to try and make the most of this to finish him off. Job's on the counter-attack, on the overlap, should I say. Just find him. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. Goal kick for Plymouth. And it's a foul there from Mundell there. He got a bit too excited to try and block the Plymouth attack. He's taken his man out. Still, Sunderland 3, Plymouth 1. No, I'm sorry, guys, and Lee, I'm not going to be doing a match review for this one. Sadly, I'm busy pretty much the second this game finishes. I need to head out. I've got things to do. So, unfortunately, the live stream is the only content you're getting from the channel today, sadly. But Plymouth do pump the ball forward. Nodded on by Dan Ballard. Come on, get it away, get it away. It is Rigg now. He's really trying to force it. Brilliant pass that from Rigg. Neil now. Go on, son. Go on, son. Still, Danny, that's a terrible challenge, that. That has to be a booking. It is. Sorry, Nola. It's a bad challenge on Dan Neil, who's breaking forward. He's just sliced him down there. Dan Neil, as he's broke forward. Early third, somewhat. Well, we haven't really seen Mundell, to be honest with you, since coming on. We haven't really seen him. He's just chased the play quite a lot. He looks very pacey. That's all I can really say. We haven't seen too much of him on the ball. Pressed quite well, but we do have a free kick in a half-decent position here to get a ball in the box. Hopefully Dan's okay. He's limping quite badly. He said he's okay. Oh, Sheesh is. Looks like he's about to come on. I don't know who's going to bring off. I hope it is. It should just be Dan, just in case. Oh no, it's not Rusin. So now we don't have a striker on the pitch unless we're going to. I don't know who we're going to put there. Rusin's come off. He's done all right today. Rusin, has to be said. Really chased the play. He's looked threatening. He's been a handful, and that's all we can ask for. If you're not going to put the ball in the back of the net, at least he's put a shift in. Now Sheesh now comes on the pitch. Not sure who's going to be up top now. It'll be interesting to see how this is going to be. I don't know whether we're going to do the usual sort of play with that striker. What's going on here? Now it is Troy Hume from the free kick. We're not really committing any bodies forward. Hoping they're not just coming on and just going to control the game and pass it around. I want us to go for another one here. Mundell, take your man, spin him. Mundell. He's going to bring it backwards here. Gives it to Luke O'Nien, who knocks it on for Leo Yelder. Pumped the ball forward. Can we get on the end of it? Mundell does get up to it. He tries to at least, and it is Job. And he tries to pop it over the top back to Mundell, but they've intercepted. Now Plymouth are going to try and counter-attack. They pump the ball forward. Can Ballard get there first against Hardy? He's done well there. Ballard, it is going to be a Plymouth throw deep inside our half. Yeah, I can imagine this being quite a heavy amount of added time here. They've got the ball in the corner flag here. It's a good challenge actually from Job. And I think it's actually come back off a Plymouth man. That should be a Sunderland throw, but I think they might have given a free kick to them. Eh? What? He's given a corner? Eh? Let's have a look at that replay again. So they've got the ball right in the corner flag, left-hand side. The ball's rolled out for a throw-in. The ball has rolled out for a throw-in. And he's given them a corner. That is outstanding from the referee in the worst possible way. If they score from this, they were just shielding the ball at the corner flag. Took a deflection. He's gone out for a throw, simple, and he's given them a corner. But now they've taken the corner, right on the keeper, but they've flipped it. It's gone all the way through to the opposite corner flag. Ball's point in the box. Blocked. It's going to go out for an actual corner this time. 6 minutes has been added on. Come on, man. Let's not just throw this away now, please. If we see a big collapse now, I'll be absolutely fucking devastated. But they do have a corner over on the far side. Got a couple of bodies on the edge of the box that aren't being marked, but they're putting it towards the near post. Get it away, man. Rigg does really well there. Pumps it forward. Mundell's trying to chase. Go on, get there, get there. It's like a gazelle, that lad. Can't quite get there, but puts them under enough pressure so they pump it out. Come on. Good running from the lad. Come on. Rigg spreads the play to Trey Hume. We've just passed the 91st minute. 6 minutes of added time. Oh, we've lost the ball though. In a daft position now. Fist it across goal. Go and get there first. Patterson does claim it. Come on. I'm fucking trying to give him something here. And he's claimed it. Well, come on, just see this one out. I'm trying to get a bit nervy with 3-1 up, and I'm still somehow a bit nervy. It's just what happens when you're a Sunderland fan. It's just what happens. It's just what happens. There's always a chance. There's always a chance. Until that whistle goes, there's always a chance. Plymouth do have it in the back though now. Great interception by Hume, but his touch is too heavy. Giving away the ball. It's a good chance for them on this left-hand side to get the ball in the box. Great recovery from Trey Hume. Some tackler, that lad. Some tackler. Great block on the ball. After it was him who originally gave the ball away. Well, they do have it in the centre here. Go on. Nick it off him. Oh, Jack Clark nearly nicks it off the last defender there, but they pumped it forward. Trey Hume with a header. Fantastic, Trey Hume. Fantastic. Oh, have Borough scored, have they? We'll have a little look at the fixtures around the grounds at the moment. Jesus, Southampton 4-3 against Huddersfield. Leicester beating Watford 2-1. 2-2 between QPR and Norwich. Borough have one back, as you said there, against Bristol City. 2-1 to Bristol City there. Leeds beating Rotherham 3-0. Swansea beating Hull by a goal to nil. Preston beating Cardiff 2-0. And Blackburn beating Stoke 3-1. 93 minutes. We have now passed 6 minutes, of course, added on. Come on, see this one out, boys. Oh, but we've managed to nick it off from here. It did look like it was going to be anyway, but they've managed to get it straight back off us. Now they are going to counter on this left-hand side again. It's where they're getting quite a bit of joy at the minute, or at least they're trying the most. Oh, it's a poor challenge that from Hume, but they've played on the left-hand side, drilled the ball in. We nick it off him relatively easily. Oh, that's such good play from Dan Neil. Turning away from danger. Does find Jack Clark now. Puts his foot on the ball. Oh, I hate it when they do that. I know it's 3-1 with just a couple of minutes left, but why is he turned back there? Come on. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to see out this win, which I think is going to be an underrated one. I know they have a piss poor away record, like. Man of the match, Lee. It's a difficult one. To be honest with you, I think Dan Neil's had a very, very good game. I think Dan Neil's been fantastic, to be fair. I think he's done all the dirty work really well. He's pressed us forward when we needed to, and he's managed to gain control of the game. But it's a foul there on Jobs. We do have a free kick here. Probably just over a minute left, guys. Just over a minute. And then that should be us. That should be us. 3-1 winners. Course, make it 4. Make it 4 for me. Do it 4. Give us 4, lad. Let's have another thunder bastard. We ping the ball out wide for Dan Ballard. To Trey Hume. Dinks it forward for Al-Shish. Tries to keep hold of it on the right hand side. He's fouled his man needlessly there, really. Come on. Probably just over 30 seconds, and this will be a big Sunderland win, which will see us, I believe, if everything is still correct, that will see us sit in the playoffs in 6th place. 15 seconds remain. Luke O'Nien with the interception. He twists his man beautifully there, lad. And he does get a free kick after a bit of a heavy one on him. But this will see us sit in 6th place. Which, of course, really nice. Of course, Hull dropping points as well, which sees us 2 points ahead of them in 7th. Sitting pretty at the moment. And there goes a full-time whistle, guys. Sunderland 3, Plymouth 1. It's exactly as I did predict. Before the game, I did say that I think we're going to go a goal down and turn it around and win the game. I did say I thought it was going to be 2-1, but 3-1. I'm not going to piss and moan about that. I'm not going to complain about getting that one wrong. But yes, I've enjoyed this one, guys. Of course, yeah. Look at the smile on my face, man. This is what Sunderland Association Football Club can do to a man. Do you know what I mean? I'll take that every day of the week. So, guys, I hope you have enjoyed my man of the match, Dan Neil, as I did say. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, hit the like button for me. I feel knackered. I feel knackered. All those 3 goals are just taken out of me. I feel like I need to sleep. I feel like I need a nap. Subscribe if you're new. Take care. Stay jammy. And however